Welcome to the IJK podcast, and if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel where I'll be talking about combat sports, gaming, and etc. And who do I got for this fight? Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. Before I say it right now, it's so hard. It's 50-50. Both fighters can win, and us fans of the UFC, we won because we get to finally see these two fight. It's supposed to fight like 5 times, and something happened on both parts. Finally we get to see them, and honestly, they're both elite level fighters. But if I have to choose deep down in my heart, I pick Tony Ferguson by doctor stoppage in round number 3. And before I analyze how I see that happening, I want to see how both fighters can win. Honestly, I'm gonna change my video a little bit, not just a thumbnail. I'm gonna start adding video explaining how you can see it happen and stuff. But now let's get straight into it. Let's go for Khabib. He's a champion of the lightweight division, and he's undefeated with 28-0. And off the bat, the way I see Khabib winning against Tony Ferguson is by knockout, by decision, or by submission. And Khabib's 2 last opponents, Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, they're both elite levels. They showed it time and time again, and Khabib got a win off of them both by submission. Honestly, like his former partner Cain Velasquez, his boxing steadily improves. His boxing steadily improves now, like Khabib's. Now people got to worry about his boxing and his wrestling. He's showing more fundamentals like jab, cross. He is hard, and I feel like the reason why, because look, Tony Ferguson throughout his fights, he gets clipped a lot of times. Like in the Kevin Lee fight, he got hit a lot of times, and then Kevin Lee took him down. Just imagine Khabib taking him down. Khabib, he is so physically strong. In a young age, he wrestled bears, and I don't really care if someone say, "Oh, they're little bears, they weren't full-grown bears." No matter what, they're still strong. They're physically stronger than us, and just imagine that Khabib is really strong. You can tell, and once he gets a hold of you, it's a wrap. You're gonna have to wait there to maybe to the next round. He's gonna just steady pound on you, and he wraps his leg on you. With Tony, I feel like he's gonna be a little bit different. The reason why I say he might knock out Tony Ferguson, like I said, he's gonna pepper him a little bit, and maybe I feel like Tony Ferguson's gonna leave his chin way too open to my liking, And like how he did to Conor McGregor, I don't care if Conor McGregor made so many fucking excuses about his leg and shit. I hate when people make excuses, but when he landed that overhand right and connected on Conor, we never seen that, and Conor got dropped. Khabib has power. We all know that. He has power in his hands, and he's really freaking strong, and he's a wrestler. And that's how I see it in the decision. If it goes Khabib's way off the bat, because I feel like I see myself seeing the fight how like Conor played out. Like off the first round, Khabib's gonna shut it straight for a takedown, and maybe Tony lets him get a takedown. And I feel like if it happens like that, if Khabib wants to play with him, just like talk to him and stuff. Like, bro, this whole fight's calm. Khabib's gonna get the win, and I feel like this is gonna be a war. Now, how I see Tony Ferguson winning this fight, he's 26 wins, 3 losses. Honestly, he has the longest win streak with 12 wins. That's really long. I think they both had 12 win streak, and Tony Ferguson off the bat, I see him by doctor stoppage, or by knockout or decision or submission, like how I said about Khabib. But the only thing I see him knocking him out is if Khabib caught slacking. Like Dustin Poirier, he hurt Khabib and Khabib ran. Honestly, Khabib, I like how his defense, like he makes sure he's not gonna walk into big traps. Like what he did to Conor McGregor, he had to worry about his left hand. And I feel like Tony Ferguson, he's weird. He throws you off rhythm when it's striking. He's gonna elbow you, he's gonna cut you, and he's gonna let him take you down. And honestly, if I'm gonna just be unbiased and stuff, like in an interview, he said Tony's gonna just cut him up from the bottom if he takes him down. I don't care what anybody said. He did it with most of his opponents, and I'm gonna show you a clip right now. When someone tried to take him down, he rolled over. It's like a death roll. And I feel like he could do that to Khabib. Khabib needs to be worried about the submissions. If Khabib almost lost to Dustin Poirier by submission, and he was like there for a good 2 minutes, Khabib, I know Tony's strong as hell, so I feel like he could submit him. And the reason why I feel like he's gonna win, I'm gonna show you throughout the press conferences. Khabib, he's messed up physically. Tony got in his head, honestly. We all know that Khabib is a humble dude. He's like talking trash. And honestly, if everyone should know, the person should get in Khabib's head was Conor McGregor. And he didn't let that happen. With Tony Ferguson, it's so personal and stuff, honestly. They bring race into this, and family into it. Like Khabib said, he's not Mexican. No, but he is Mexican. That doesn't matter where he was born in California. If his parents were from Mexico, he's still Mexican. Honestly, if he won that fight, like how Conor, he beats the person already throughout the press conference because he got in their head and stuff. They're gonna be fighting emotionally, and they're gonna be off rhythm. That's how Conor knocks him out before the fight. He won basically. Tony already won, and the face-off, it really showed how Tony got in his head. He put his belt down. So Khabib said, "Put your belt down too." And Khabib kicked it. I was like, "Wow, that's not like Khabib to do." Conor, like the face-off in the weigh-ins, and Joe Rogan's talking to him, and he tried to throw a kick at Khabib. Now seeing Khabib do it, I never seen him like that. We all expecting him to be a humble dude, not gonna do shit. He's gonna just let him talk and just wait till the fight happens, and he's gonna let his fist talk. Tony Ferguson won this, honestly. Throughout the press conference, he's in his head, and his funny thing is, like, he's a ball, he had a baseball, and he said 3 strikes. He bullied a wrestler, that was in high school. He also brung up, he owes him money, and he made a homeless dude do 20 push-ups. And he said, Khabib, you owe me something. Like, I'm gonna kick you hard as you can until you bleed out blood. He said, I'm gonna kick you so hard that you bleed blood. And honestly, the funny thing is, he was like, you owe me 20 push-ups too, and I'm gonna do the push-ups with you. But Tony Ferguson, it's gonna be a war. Honestly, I feel like this is gonna be a war. It's gonna be the best war. But the next video I should do is Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders. And that fight, I cannot wait to do this in my podcast. I love Canelo and I love Billy Joe Saunders. They're both excellent fighters. Or if the next video could be the winner of this and me live show. Hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe. Peace.